Good evening. Hope everyone is doing well today. I did get round to having another look through Dover Syndrome. Anywho, hope you're all doing well today. And hope you've been having a nice, relaxing, well, chill-ish Friday, I should say. Relaxing's probably not the best term, because, well, some people literally have Fridays where they have to get through all the work that they weren't able to get done in the rest of the week. And stuff like that. Hope you're able to find some relaxation here for a bit. That we chill and play video games, because that is what we do here, Matt. And the game for today is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Yeah, we'll still continue on that. Oh, I did actually get myself the Switch version of the first one, like the original Hyrule Warriors. Because I have it on 3DS, but I wanted to just get the Switch version because it's just better apparently. And yeah, I can see why. For one thing, it looks better and runs better. Hell, one thing I do find interesting, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, a Switch port of a Wii U game, runs at 60. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, made specifically, well, for Switch, and what it's playing today, runs at 30. Which is interesting? I don't know, maybe it's just because of because the LG Hyrule Warriors was originally a Wii U game, they're able to just bump up the frame rate because the textures aren't as laborious to deal with, or some technical crap like that. I don't know the particular ins and outs of that sort of thing myself. But, hey ho. Yeah. That reminds me, I gotta, like, do the timestamps for the other parts of the Age of Calamity playthrough. Anywho, I should probably boot up the game since I'm talking about it so much already. Cause we got some ground to cover today. Cause I know what one we're up to, and I had a little look ahead. And yeah, I want to get the next 3 story missions done today if I can. Anywho, game is loaded up. But yeah. Yeah, this is the next one. Destroy the Yiga clan. And you can kind of tell what that entails. Then we got two other ones I wanna, two other story missions I wanna get done today. Off stream I did a bunch of side nodes and that sort of thing. A couple of the fairy fountain stuff. I just need to do the last one, and I think that unlocks one afterwards as well. Oh yes, DLC stuff. I got this node, which... yeah. Is good. And unlocked this node. Now, this is the node I wanted to get to. Because this nets us the first of our DLC weapons. The Guardian Flails. However, there's a part I can't get yet. However, well, and you can't get from the Rogue Guardian in the second or third story mission, I think it is. I think it's the second one actually. But the third of the story missions I want to get done today, we can actually start after that. Well, that's the point where Guardians become more common as enemies.
Don't be a stranger.
And yeah, for the next mission. You know, it'd be really funny. We're still in the Yiga hideout. You know, it'd be really funny. We bring Hestu with us. I forget how cheap the military camp levels are at now. Cause again, I got definitive edition of OG Hyrule Warriors on Wednesday and that, and yeah, you can tell just how different they've gone about things. I also randomly got myself a Royal Broadsword, which is Link's tier 3 weapon somehow. From like one of the rusted weapons? Yeah, and that shit's somehow stronger than the Master Sword. But hey ho. Has to. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll do. Those are just bonus hearts, which I don't care too much about right this second. Oh, yeah. Yep, I can use Hestu. We are still in the Yiga Clown hideout with Hestu. Cause why the fuck? No, it would be kind of funny, and I weirdly want to actually try and get to grips with Hestu anyway. Usual thing. We eat for XP. And away we go. We were technically over leveled for this. But there's also one other thing to know.
The network of Sheikah towers had been restored in full. The Sheikah slate bestowed upon Zelda's party detailed knowledge of all Hyrule. Empowered with this immense trove of knowledge, Pura began running calculations to locate monster camps and the Yiga clan hideout. In hopes of heading off an assault on Hyrule Castle before it could begin, Urbosa and Divine Beast Va Naboris were sent on a mission to root out the king's enemies.
Yeah, like, I believe this is the first of the 2 Va Naboris segments of the game. Well, mandatory, not Va Naboris segments of the game. I'm not sure how to feel about the giant lightning camel.
Well, it's time. You and I must now ride into battle without the luxury of training.
Really not sure.
Then again, experience is the best teacher.
Where the fuck does she enter that thing from? Then again, the only one that makes sense how they could get to their divine beast is Rivali. But that's because he can fucking fly. And there's technically an open cockpit. Anywho. Lightning camel time. Vulneraboris. The way it attacks is odd. That's not it. Yeah, you have to physically aim it. And it has a fucking charge mechanic apparently. So yeah. It's powerful, but it's just incredibly weird. Oh yeah. Desert. Of course there'll be a Molduga. Yeah, again. I'm just not sure how to feel about it. I know. I feel like with the other ones you can go a bit buck wild with. Because, well, that's more what these are really, just you going on a bit of a power fantasy and finally piloting these things. Apparently Moldugas can fucking fly now. Fun. Anywho, laser for Yiga. And yeah, that's that segment done. There's another one. Well, a lot of them are just get to point A to point B using the Divine Beast. Anywho, that's only part one, but that's the first part of the mission.
Using Pura's insights, Urbosa easily accomplished her mission. Thus, were Zelda and the others witness to the immense capability of the Sheikah Towers. The Varna Boris mission cleared a path directly to the Yiga clan hideout. Looking to exploit this advantage, the champions moved in to strike at once.
Yep. We... Oh. Oh god. Different moves. Different link, different moveset. That's what I get for playing so much of Definitive Edition this week. It takes me a hot sec to reorientate myself. Ah! I cannot remember Hefstu's moveset for the life of me, so... Oh, you can change how the map works. You can either go that view or view of full battlefield. Also, there is a co-op kit. The fuck? Okay, apparently Hestu's Cryonis rune causes the damn block to... do that apparently. Eee! Wait. Eightfold long blade. I think that's a link weapon actually. Oh, that is a fire moblin. Freeze it. Oh, freeze the... Okay. See, freeze the move for one that makes him dash along the line. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Remind me to remember that one. Right, ninja hideout. Of course it would have fucking traps everywhere.
Ready?
Get 'em, boys! Why is this really good for just taking keeps? Yeah, it's just really good at just annihilating keeps on that one. Or outposts, I guess they're called in this game. Because in the first game, keeps and outposts were very different. If anything, that just meant keeps had two little weird crystally things that seem to spawn enemies. And outposts were just one. It's kind of confusing. Yeah, I'm having zero issue with this. I'm a miraculous. Yeah, to death. Yeah, I'm starting to get the distinct feeling Hesting might actually be more powerful than I gave him credit for. Try not to die in the meantime. Cheers. I have maracas, bitch. You can't do shit. Oh look! Water! No. Oh, I have one where I can cause death by co-op firing squad. Fun. Ah! Got you that time. Biatch. I forget that. Yeah, I forget that special attacks voice weak point gauges. You read me?
No.
Oh, there's another one. Yeah, that's decent for weak point gauges, but also, that's a wrap. Wait, couldn't I in theory fly over one of those? If Moit? What damn mazes? Where are we going? There. Where are we going? Oh. I suppose the difference with weak gauges in this game compared to the first one is special attacks can open them, but they can't do damage to them. Whereas in the OG Hyrule Warriors, it's the other way around. You can use them to damage weak point gauges, but you can't use them to open them. Just for dramatic flair. I
Hang on.
Ow, bitch. Get caught, motherfucker. Ha! Ouch. Those effects do not work particularly well in tight corridors. I get why I'm finding 8-fold blades in this place. You know, cause they're the weapons the Yiga Blade Master seems to use. Oh, and we're conveniently teleported over to here. I ain't complaining. Oh. Oh, suppose it makes sense where we find Suga here. Welcome back, boys! Ah! Okay, I seem to be going for flow rushes a lot more. Have an ice cube. Whee! Yeah, Suga's getting folded by a giant fucking Korok. I never gave an explanation as to how Hestu grew so big. No, seriously, they just never gave an explanation why he grew so big. Bomb? Yeah, he just got flat on folded by Korok. Oh! Okay, there was a Korok in the box. You think they would be paranoid about accidentally setting off their own damn traps, wouldn't you?
Look what you did.
I love him.
Well, I don't mind.
Like,
I
the
don't
fact that they gave him a voice in this game makes it 1,000 times better.
Do you know why? Because your thread's about to get cut, and I'm the shears. Snip, snip! Hey!
And yeah, this is apparently where you fight him in Breath of the Wild 2.
What a relief it will be! You maggots are out of the picture! Today! Right now, in fact! The stupendous chief of the Yiga clan, Master Koga! Is gonna kill you all! To death!
I'm going to kill you, and then kill you again. Catch. Sans invite? Does that mean Sans Undertale's here? Or does he just write all his invites in Comic Sans? Koga would be the type of person to fucking write everything in Comic Sans, wouldn't he? Yep. Why did it look like he saw that was like full on trying to run away? You forgot the trick of bringing a giant Korok to a fight. I mean, you brought a small army. Why can't I bring a small army of Koroks? Oh yeah, Suga's now here. Link, you deal with Selga. I am sticking with the plant. Boing. Ow. Link, you're not doing a good job of distracting. You're not doing a good job of distracting Solga. How the fuck did I flurry rush that? Ow, 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 ow. I can use apples without doing a damn thing. Oop. Got him. Also, what the fuck did you say? I call it running away. Huh. Fuck, it must be part Joestar then. Special charge attack rate, Shiku wound damage. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Huh? Hey, Prophecy Man! You missed the part where we get walloped!
I am afraid we cannot overlook this failure,
Can't do it!
Seer.
Fate decides all. Even this defeat.
Huh?
As you well know, if you decided to turn against me, you would make an enemy of Calamity Ganon.
That's probably the only reason Solgo isn't skewing a bastard right now.
Good. We will need each other's help if we are to achieve our grand. In the name of Calamity Ganon, you and I are bound. Let us turn our eyes to the task before us. Yes.
These Sheikah towers. They are rather useful, I admit.
I know, right? Oh, but just wait. There's one more thing I gotta show ya.
Yeah, like we haven't been using the sudden teleportation feature this entire time.
A little warning would have been nice.
Sorry. But look, is this technology amazing or what?
For my next question, how the fuck are we supposed to get down from here?
Now we can't teleport many people at once. And anywho, there aren't many places we can travel. But with further study, I think these towers will be invaluable. Lucky for us, I have lots of new researchers on my team too. It won't be easy, but we're not gonna let that stop us, eh?
I know that you won't. I wish I could join you, but now... Anyway, I'm glad for your help, Pura.
Sure, give no thanks to Hestu or anything. He fucking carried that entire mission. Oh! Yeah. So, we've now unlocked the things for a second optional character. Monk Mascotia. It's definitely a character I want to grab, actually.
You did well.
I'm actually gonna plop the sensors on. Carrot stew.
Beautiful work.
Charge special per enemy KO. Bonus cost. Bonus combo for Hestu. Not bad, not bad. I saw a heart thing, so I'm guessing increase. Oh. Yeah, no, we want this one. Now we definitely
Basak.
want that one. Why? Cause, well, having a second slot for buffs is invaluable. Yeah, it does seem like we can just get silent shrooms here and there. So yeah, we'll something. But yeah, we'll once we're done with story missions, actually go out our way to get them. Because that's a super useful one to have. But well, I don't think you can eat two of the same meals, but you can eat two meals that have the same effect. Like, you can double up on the XP ones. But for now, let us go on to the next one. When courage fails.
Are you certain of this?
Yes.
Zelda's next birthday will mark the date of Calamity Ganon's return.
Yes. That is what the images we recovered indicate, at least.
Time has run out, then. Zelda, you and the knights will travel to the Spring of Courage. No matter what it takes, you must awaken your power before the Calamity returns.
Understood.
Yep.
Records derived from the Friendly Guardian indicated that Calamity Ganon would return on Zelda's 17th birthday. Desperate to
It
preempt
is. The
this
Calamity's
vintage,
right around the corner.
King
Desperate
Brome
times call for
ordered his
desperate
daughter to train
measures.
at the Spring of Courage. The king, Princess Zelda, and every living being in Hyrule could sense the thunderous footsteps of a looming scourge.
I will do whatever I can, as I am right now. Even if all I have to give is my faith that things will work out. This is the thread that I've been following all this time. Even so, all of the research into the relics, if I cannot awaken to my power, will have been in vain. Everyone else is carrying out their duties with such grace. I am the only one who cannot live up to her own potential.
Princess Zelda. Why not? Let's go take a break somewhere. I've gotten really, suddenly I'm really hungry.
Impa. There's just no more time.
Yep. We got monsters here too. And luckily we got a boy Hestu with our side, so... Oh, we're fine and dandy. Fortunately not yet, mate. We got shit to do. What's one that rises me in the air? I know there's one that rises into the air. Oh. Ah, okay. Now I remember. There we go. More monsters. Oh, keys. Don't we need those for like an upgrade? Oh, for a new Hestu combo. Speaking of which, might want to send him to. I'm gonna send him over there. Oh, Octoroks. No, that's a nice Moblin. Do I have any fire what sets? Yes, I do. Okay. And special attack? For good measure. Push. Now, I command Link to go after the other one. Well, I'll tackle this fella with Hestu. There we go. I am actually getting a lot better with these flow rushes. Okay. Let's go back over here for when I need you. Yeah, I am getting suddenly really good at like some form of multitasking. I don't know, I have one character go off and do one thing, whilst I do another thing, and then zip back to that character to finish up, if needs be. So, granted, there's one thing I think the first Hyrule Warriors does a lot better. Make you actually feel part of an army. Mostly cause most of the time, well, you're gonna be running with 3 or 4 party members. Way ahead of you. Get corrupt. Okay. All we need to do now is just escort mission, essentially. But if I know anything, that is escort missions in Hyrule Warriors are actually kind of annoying. Why? Cause your escort target will quite literally try to fight everything. Granted, in the first game, it's not that bad, cause they won't go after small enemies or anything like that. Okay, you can't tell me there isn't something over here. Oh look, Korok. Oh. Oh, that's disappointing. Ooh, we should probably actually, you know... Oh, Zelda, she's... No, wait, Zelda's there. Oh, right. Block the enemy's path and all that good jazz. Okay, he's just like, oh, screw this, I'm out. We have to take a long way back. Yeah, I'll just ruin about Moblin's day. No, he's coming back round again, according to the minimap. It's like, wait a minute, I was on the correct side of a fucking tree. Okay. Smack. Okay, we are fucking out of here.
It will be done.
Oh, this is what this was for. Okay. Right. Someone's gonna jump out at us. Okay, in that case, I'll send Link out to... Ow! Oh, fuck you too. Bye, Elden Spit. Push. Oh yeah, fire. What seems to have a short reach here. Interesting. And goodbye. Again, find it stupid that we can't actually buy rod charges. Ah, he wasn't in the water. Come on, in the water. Whee! Motherfucker. Razor shroom, a lot of those.
It will be done.
Please. I got it. I do like how this game focuses a bit more around revealing enemies' weak point gauges and having efficient ways of depleting them. Because yeah, the OG Hyrule Warriors meta probably did consist of weak point gauge breaking moves as well, but KOs were also a bit more of a factor, because you did have enemies with health bars that don't have weak points to reveal. Plus you also had giant bosses with own, but you needed to use items when they did specific attacks to reveal weak points, which was really annoying in and of itself actually. Thank you, Zelda. Again, the escort missions of the first game, well, any escort objectives were not as annoying in the first game because it didn't care about the little enemies. Only the ones with health bars. Oh, cool. Hyrule Power Wash Simulator, everybody. I was about to say, there's gonna be a big box here, isn't there? Yep. Blue Hinox. No. You know, healing items. Well, comparing healing items between the two Hyrule Warriors games are interesting. Because in the first one, you only had 3 uses of a held healing item, and that, well, of your potions, and that was it. And that was after max upgrades. But you could also find hearts just casually in the course of a battle. Whereas here, you don't have hearts on battlefield, but you just have a replenishable stock of healing items on hand. Which I think works better, if I'm honest. Well, I can't remember in this game if you heal
We're all right
back
because
to
of you,
full health on
Your
a...
keen senses saved us.
Well, really,
What's it?
was thanks to your strength.
Now you listen to me.
Okay.
You said that you are the only one who can't live up to your potential. But that's completely untrue. I mean, you saved all of us just now. All of your effort, your research is not in vain, Princess.
Thank you, Impa. I will fight to fulfill my duty until the very end. That's really all I can do.
Anywho, that's the end of that one. That one's longer than I remember it. But, hey ho. Star fragments. Oh yeah, we need Hinox whatsits for the Monk Mazkosia Madoodle. Egg tart material drop rate. That is also one that's incredibly useful. Well, I'd definitely say the first game had a boost dagger resistance. Ah, yep, definitely grab that one. Improved attack, special attack rate with special attack gauge recovery. Oh yeah. Now see co-op details. Let's do bonus upgrade.
Wait until you see my newest moves!
Me for bonus upgrade.
I will not rest on my laurels.
And some... a region gratitude reward thing. Oh, you can actually get things to power up the Divine Beasts. That's not all that helpful because of the fact that well, outside of select missions and that, you don't really get that much use out of the Divine Beast.
I've grown stronger.
Fish pie.
Good work!
Damage from enemies. Not that bad. Combined with that makes it like -10. How high a level do we need to be for that? 38, so Link is only just on that level cap. But if I actually remember with this next mission, you only bring one character into it. Let me double check. Yeah, you can only bring one character into it. No, we can just jump right in. Well, I wouldn't mind actually trying to... upgrade this weapon a little bit. Just so I get a bit more damage out of it. But I do need a pee real quick. So I'll be right back. I gotta remember to make a new one of these BRB Watsits. Anywho, be back in a second. Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, this next mission, you only actually get to bring one character in for it with you. And since I just got a few levels on, well, put a few levels onto the sword I have currently equipped to Link, which isn't actually a Master Sword. I might as well stick with it. Gonna cook some meal, make sure I'm stocked up on apples. And yeah. This is the important
All
one.
of the countermeasures to Calamity Ganon were in place. Except one. The princess had not yet awakened her sealing power. In hopes of preventing her kingdom's destruction, Zelda resolved to train at the Spring of Wisdom. Souls younger than 17 years were forbidden from setting foot on Mount Lanayru, where the Spring of Wisdom lay, as they lacked the spring's namesake. Zelda made plans to ascend as soon as she was of age. Knowing that this would be the day of Calamity Ganon's revival, King Rome urged his people to evacuate. He deployed the 4 divine beasts to quell the horrors of the calamity until Zelda returned.
This is essentially do or die. And unfortunately things are gonna get do or die.
Yeah, we're all very impressed. Now, what did you find? Do you see?
Stop right there.
Yeah, we might have taken out their hideout, but these fuckers are still walking around.
Go!
Stop that thing!
I mean, who probably knew that the little guy would go running to Zelda in times of, oh, when needed.
So many are awaiting my inner power, believing in me. This is my last chance.
Princess, it'll all work out. Everything will just align at the Spring of Wisdom.
And you have to remember, all of this is happening on her 17th birthday.
Time to head out. Farewell, Father.
Huh?
Hey!
Huh? The Sheikah slate?
Something must have happened.
Correction, something is happening.
It cannot be.
Alrighty. A good spot for Rodania would be... Huh? No. I can't believe it.
The Calamity is here? seem to have been taken by surprise.
This is bad. Extremely bad. If the Calamity was able to overtake Hyrule Castle...
Yeah, all the Yiga tech, some of the Yiga tech is now deactivating. Including the towers. Now we gotta go save the king. As the Calamity, well, seems to be a bit here earlier than usual. So I do wonder if you bring a different character to this. Oh yeah, this will actually be the last story mission for today. Because I get the feeling we are probably going to need to grind after this. Oh yeah, we are now dealing with the next tier of moblin up, the black moblin. Which I think is actually the highest tier moblin you can deal with. But with Bob Coplins, the little ones, but I can't seem to pronounce their fucking name of. Yeah, I think Bokoblins go up to white Bokoblins, whereas Moblins only go up to black Moblins. So it goes normal, blue Moblins and Bokoblins, black Moblins and Bokoblins, and then white Bokoblins. Confused yet? Oh yeah, this is the point where we start properly coming up against Guardians. So, yeah. And these fucking things are actually really annoying to fight. Well, if you don't have your stuff leveled up, but I can't remember if at this point you'll start finding tier 3 weapons or not, but considering the fact that we're dealing with stronger enemy types now, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, we'll probably likely be finding tier 3 weapons now because of the fact that we are fighting Guardians. Like, properly. Whereas before, we couldn't properly fight one fight them? Now we can. I still need a Guardian Claw, which I don't know if I can get from just Guardian Stalkers, which are these ones, your normal kind of Guardians, or the little Scout ones, because you have to fight them too. I think one of the attacks actually seems to be revealing weak point gauges. Oh yeah, they can still do the laser thing. Camera, you are not... Oh well, I accidentally locked both of them. Yeah, I expect to get blasted a lot. Yeah, that moves annoying. I'm seeming to not have that much trouble fighting this time around. Okay. Hidden passage. Yeah, this is a pretty damn big map. Also, there is a Korok.
Yes.
And a chest. Knight's Broadsword. These are still tier 2 weapons. I know what the tier 3 weapon for one-handed weapon for Link looks like because I'm using one. Don't fucking jinx it, Impa. You jinxed it. Also, you can do the whole beam reflect thing. Like you can in Breath of Wild. I can't do it to save my life. Also, you can chop the legs off a Guardian. if you do so, and if you chop all its, well, enough of its legs off, that'll also expose weak point gauge. Yeah, there's a lot of these things in this map. Luckily, I had a special attack waiting. Yeah, you got so many different ways you can expose weak point gauges. Oh no, wait, we have to go the long way round. Yeah, this particular mission's a bit of a gauntlet. Oh, cool. What's that sneaky ass chest? You found me! Why the fuck is everything on fire? Oh yeah, we now have a trio of guardians chasing us now. I guess you could call a trio of guardians a fire team. You won't get that joke unless you play one of the Destiny games. To be fair, I could just lay at this point. Yeah, I don't seem to be getting Tiff. Oh! Yeah, this is what I meant about fighting Guardian Scouts. I wasn't kidding. You can fight Guardian Scouts too in this game. I think you can also fight the flying Guardians too? But yeah, Guardian Scouts are actually fairly easy to take out. And I can't remember what you get the Guardian Claws from. White Bokoblins. There we go. Oh, that seems to just be a cycling movement. Useful in this situation, there's a fire moblin in the other room. Yeah, the elemental moblins still aren't that tough. Because they're technically elemental versions of like the basic bitch moblins. Also, there will now be... Oh, fuck. Yeah, bigger fucking Lionel. Fun! Don't you also get, like, blue-maned Lionels too? Haha! But luckily the three Guardians that are chasing us are so damn far behind. It's barely worth considering them an actual threat at this point. No, that goes through your guard. Good to know. Oh, that was painful. Okay, why am I on point with half my flurry rushes today? Like, seriously, I'm never usually on point. It's on point with my flurry rushes. Anywho. Now I don't think I really fought Lionels all that much in Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe when I eventually get round to trying to do a fresh playthrough in my own time on that. I'll have to see how hard it is to actually fight a Lionel. Because I remember having quite a bit of trouble with them. Anywho, we are quote-unquote safe. Yeah, so turns out King Rome is Wind Waker King levels of badassery.
Go. Now, you are the knight to Princess Zelda. I trust that you understand your duty.
But father! Stop! Let go!
That's for one thing to note about Link in his timeline. He follows his orders and loyalty to
Protector.
Zelda and to Hyrule as a whole to a fault. He doesn't do it cause, well, he got dragged into it. He does it cause it's quite literally his duty. No tier 3 weapons. Bow, that's an incredibly high level tier 2. Well, in terms of its power. Okay, yeah, no, we do get card and claws from these guys. Yes. Yeah, now guardians are popping out of there.
The divine beasts. Ganon has...
Yeah, it took over the divine beast too.
I have failed. All of Hyrule, my friends, even my own father. It's my fault. Why won't it awaken for me? Everything I've done. Ultimately, all of it was for naught.
And yeah, so remember that little tune? From when the little guy appeared in this timeline? Well, yeah.
Look up.
Can we still do this?
All is not lost. We can still do something. Come on!
Not all is lost. Oh, yeah, that one little random burst of energy from the little guy might have, kind of serious fucking ramifications. Thing music's changed. Memories of hidden battles music. Mika, Daruk, Abelsa and Vali are trapped in the divine beast. Yeah, and that quite literally means you cannot use them. EX missions. This is also, well, this is to do with the second DLC. We won't be touching these, at the moment. And Battlefield is split into we got two different directions, War and Fire and Air and Lightning. We'll actually tackle those next time. Because well, Link is off a proper level, well, round about the proper level, but I wouldn't mind trying to fill in some gaps on the map first, especially these ones.
Vasa.
So that we can get some additional backup.
New power, new hope.
Oh. Yeah. But
Yes.
I believe, yeah, we have the stuff to get Link's DLC weapon. Guardian Flail. And a thing to note about the Guardian Flail . Oh, okay. We have enough parts to get the other two versions of flails.
Extraordinary.
I'm keeping that because we can fuse that into something. Yeah, and you can... Well, you use the flail... Well, you use these to actually increase the attack power of flails.
Fantastic.
Fortified flail. Yeah, some of these will now start having requirements alongside the materials. I need a guarding claw there. Gain the ability to
Extraordinary.
count vicious monsters. Vicious monsters. I think these are just incredibly strong, like bosses and that. But yeah, that's definitely one we want to assign.
Thanks. Yes, quite.
Ah. You get ones with bonus combos with flails. Ah, here we go. That's now unlocked to us.
Bravo! Superb!
Is there a... What's it for? Learning how to use the flails. They don't look like it. Oh, we also have this one. One-handed weapon enhance ability. Form a strong attack, and the extra attack that follows will be enhanced. Yeah, I might as well put the flower through its paces. But yeah, I really like this weapon type. It's got a weird gimmick to it, where you can yoink for weapons from enemies and use that as your normal attacks for a while. Or is it just in your special action? I can't remember. Yeah. Yoink. Yeah, you get a different moveset depending on what weapon you end up copying. Oh, you will be unable. Well, you can't constantly copy weapons. Otherwise, that might be a bit too broken. Here we got one-handed weapon copied. Yeah, it's a bizarre weapon type, but also a fun one. Well, the whole gimmick is that this fight is seemingly we have to get rupees. Yeah. Is interesting. Oh yeah, there was... There are some weapon types that some enemies just won't have weapons for you to copy. That's the only thing. Okay, I gotta admit, this one combo is just fun. I think what you're supposed to really do with it is grab two-handed weapons. Or copy two-handed weapons, because those will reveal weak point gauges just straight out. Yeah, I really like this weapon. It'll probably be my go-to going forward for Link. Even though two-handed weapons are probably better. Plus, this thing has a lot of range on its attacks, which is, in a game like this, having range is real nice. Some kind of secret cubbyhole that might have. Like it. Yeah, this one's annoying. I'm not entirely sure there's actually a boss off. Well, a boss fight against one of the great fairies in this one. this one's just annoying. Okay, the rupees have been gathered. Where are you, bitch? I want... Okay, she's gonna fight us in a second, isn't she? Yep, she's gonna fight us. Yeah. They just all have the same basic moveset. Well, basic attacks. Which is quite literally just their normal attack stream once they become playable. I'm not even kidding. Which kinda makes sense. Wait a minute. This bitch is in water. Freeze. Well, that was annoying. I got a Ruby out of it. Yeah, the EX weapon, what's it? Oh. EX objectives and that. I think this is the last berry thing. Power stones. I think after you do all 3 of these objectives, you unlock a fight with Monk Mazkos. What's it? Monk. Oh yeah, you can't do the what's it related ones, the Divine Beast related ones, cause well, you don't have access to the champions at the moment. Yeah, the vicious monster things change periodically and that sort and that. So be a bit aware of it. Oh, hopefully this is the last fairy, what's it? I hope to bloody hell it is. Oh yeah, you can see in the what's it now? The champions aren't there, but also be aware of the time limit. So basically, you gotta defeat all the enemies within the time limit. Or I think like okay, seems like Spears also can what's it? Yeah, Coffee and Spears can also reveal the weak point gauge. Okay, is that all of them? God damn it. Oh, he shocked his friend by accident. Well. Okay. Let me guess, I'm gonna fight them now. I don't love the sound she makes. Hang on, love, give me a sec. Yoink! Thank you. No, that's one of their combo moves. And God, I love these fucking flails. It is such a fun weapon. You know what they kind of remind me of? The gauntlets from the first game. Yeah. Are they gonna make us do one more? Is that like the last one we have to do? No, we got them. Four sisters called Terra, Asa, Mija, and Cortera. They are residents of secret fountains hidden across Hyrules. They have temporarily gathered in a single bird to aid Link. And yeah, we now have the Great Fairy unlocked. So, before we wrap up, why don't we give him a quick spin? Shall we? Okay, so yeah. So, any move that puts you in your bed, a different Great Fairy will actually show up. Some attacks will summon a different Great Fairy to battle. Yeah, they quite literally take it in turns. Their unique actions do... Whoa. Spawn up plants that do different things. Yes. One is a damage debuff. One sends homing projectiles. One's a good area effect attack. And that's it. The Great Fairies will alternate at random amount. But be aware, the Great Fairy is a massive fucking target. So be aware, they have range, but they could also be hit pretty easily. Their ground speed ain't great either though. Yeah, their special stasis animation is actually a pretty strong one if I'm honest. Cause, well, that charge forward does seem to break a fair bit of weak point gauge. Oh yeah. Well, considering how much area they do cover, it does make me wonder if you maybe have a scenario where you can bring two characters but only really want to use one. You could have the other one be the Great Fairies, plonk them on a important spot that you need to keep defended.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
And just kind of go from there. Because, yeah, small enemies would get obliterated. If only the Great Fairy of the first game was actually this damn good.
You
Well,
deserve
actually, like this. Because from what I heard, not particularly great. Oh, fun fact, difference between this and the LG Hyrule Warriors. In the LG Hyrule Warriors, the Great Fairy was actually a weapon type for Link, rather than its own character. It is considered, well, at least in the tier list that I watched, tier list video that I watched, it is considered one of the worst weapons in the game. But, yeah. Anywho. Vicious presence fled. Yeah, you can't do any of the side what's-its either. It'll just say that champion is trapped in one of the divine beasts. Yeah. With Monk Koshia, what I'll do is complete this mission in my own timer mat. Oh. Unlock this last Medubally, and then, because I know these will unlock a quest which is you just fighting Monk Maz Koshia, and then, well, so I'll complete this objective, which unlocks a mission, and then I'll do the mission at the start of the next stream of this game. Because for now, we are going to put a pin in the things for now. Yeah. You got a fair bit to keep me occupied between streams. But yeah. Let us go back to the Zatsu screen to chill for a bit. And yeah. Oh, that probably caused some lag. Yeah, just a little bit. Don't know why I have been experiencing as much lag as I have recently. Could it just be Switch games doing it? Well, that's probably my guess. Not anything against the Switch, it's more I think where it overheats, it causes lag with my capture card and that. Because I know when if my laptop overheats, that can lag out the stream. But it's not. Well, it's more of an issue I've noticed with the Switch rather than my capture card. And yeah, it's something. Well, with PS5 games, it ain't as much of an issue. Speaking of PS5 games, I was playing a bit of Crossworlds earlier. Just trying to knock out some of the supersonic speed time trial A ranks. You know, for the platinum. I found out with that, rather than using the setup I used for the Sonic Speed one, which was Miku on an extreme gear, I instead went for a speed character on a speed vehicle, and that just seems to work fine. I only had to redo one because I got B rank, but that's because I just missed out on a B. And such. But yeah, now that I have a set, now that I know that up just works better for supersonic speed, I'll probably just be doing that to knock out the rest of the time trials of the non-DLC tracks. But yeah. Also, speaking of DLC, I can't remember if I talked about this on Tuesday's stream, but they actually revealed the next lot of 3 DLC characters, which was Nidus and II, which, yeah, we kinda knew about from the back of the talks on the physical copy and some of the leaks too, because I think there were some leaks about like II's vehicle and the fact that Knights was going to be on extreme gear. Well, I wonder if that means Knight's going to be our second boost character after Miku. I mean, makes sense. And it also makes sense Knight's on extreme gear, because Knight's literally flies and does all sorts of acrobatic shit. So, kinda makes sense. Yeah, we got those two, but we also got Tangle and Whisper for the IDW comics. IDW Sonic comics. Which, yeah, I'm... like, it was kind of expected, because they already referenced Whisper in game with the Whisper Booster Extreme Gear, which is now sort of officially shown to be her vehicle, go figure. Though with Tangle, they show her not in the new vehicle, but in the hot hatch? So was that meant to be her vehicle? If that was the case, why weren't those two in the game at launch? If their vehicles were already in the game. But I wonder if it's a case of... rather than... give them both, well, introduce their vehicles now, but instead introduce the characters individually. But what are they going to do with vehicles? Because each new free DLC character comes with a vehicle. So, it does make me wonder what they're going to do with that. Are they just going to give us some completely unrelated brand new vehicles instead? I mean, would be interesting. Would be interesting indeed. But we'll have to see how that one pans out. You also know when SpongeBob TLC is coming. And it's ironically as I predicted on that one. I predicted that would be like next week. And lo and behold, apparently it's gonna be like Thursday next week for me? Thursday, Friday-ish next week? Because I know they typically give you access to the free character or DLC characters a day before they do the festival for it. I probably won't be covering that one. Because, like I said, with the Ichiban Festival, from now on, I'm only really gonna do a stream of a festival that I really care about in terms of character map. Which, yeah, SpongeBob. That's probably the DLC I care the least about. Other ones that are in it. Not cause I absolutely hate SpongeBob or anything like that. I'm just never been big on SpongeBob. I had a couple of SpongeBob games when I was a kid, but I think everyone did. But yeah, not a franchise I'm particularly interested in. And not one I can really talk about either, because again, my experiences with it are very minimal. I didn't really care much for SpongeBob, even when I was little. So I probably won't be covering that one. Well, covering the event on that. Stream me grinding the event on that one. Hell, still uncertain if I want to stream next week in general. Because where we're having the kitchen done, and how long they said it'll take, it's sort of, because apparently they said it will take like 2 weeks. The first week of that's gonna be pretty hectic. Like, it would definitely be, if I were to stream next week, it would likely just be either the Friday or Saturday, or just the Saturdays. In which it would probably either be Warframe or more Age of Calamity. Sort of thing. I don't like only streaming once in any given week, but I do still want to stream, and weekends are probably the best time to do it. And yeah, Fridays too, to a degree. But yeah, it also means that there won't be any gaming trivia shorts, because I wouldn't be able to record them for the next 2 weeks. I'll be able to do the other kind of shorts, no problem. In fact, that's part of the reason why I don't like only streaming one day of a week, because that way you can have 2 different streams to pull clips off to turn into shorts. But yeah, that's just kind of how it is. And such. But yeah. I'll also yeah, I could. Oh, sorry, I'm just mulling something over in my brain. But next 2 weeks might be a bit spotty, a bit here and there when it comes to streams. Just cause we haven't the kitchen done. But hey ho, that's just life sometimes. I'm sure y'all can. Well, you wouldn't be complete without me if I'm honest. Like I said, I'll probably try and stream on the Saturday or something. Like some Warframe or something. Unless I decide I do want to try and stream but Friday and Saturday. There might be a chance I put the Age of Calamity playthrough on hold for a week or 2. But again, that's probably unlikely. And I can just see me not streaming Tuesdays instead. But it's a bit of a play it by ear kind of situation. Granted, you know me, I tend to do that anyway. With certain things. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to really add there. I think I covered all the points I wanted to make. What? Yeah, my brain's gone blank. Yeah, that's about all I really have to update you on. Just that. Next 2 weeks might be a bit all over the place. But then again, I'm all over the place as a person, so that shouldn't really surprise anyone. But yeah. Trying to think what. Oh yeah. Again, when I was playing Crossroad, I noticed that Titanic Scion going up. And I know that apparently there's like some paid DLC for it coming out this month as well. Yeah. Hang on. I think it might already be out. Like, well, seemingly. Yeah, shit, it is out. Okay. Damn. Yeah, it is. Okay, I really wasn't expecting that. I thought it'd be like... I don't know. At least another week or two. Okay, we'll have to cover that at some point. I don't know when. But I guess it will likely be after the kitchens. Not for a little while though, that's the only thing. But hey ho. That's just how it is sometimes. Anywho. I should go over the schedule. Been meaning to, but I've been waffling on a little bit today. I guess my head's a bit all over the place. But yeah, we did Age of Calamity. I was Age of Calamity today. And we actually got to the Calamity bit. And got our Guardian Flails and unlocked the Great Fairies. And now, and tomorrow, we're gonna be doing some good old Monster Hunter grinding. One of our staples on this channels. Yeah, some folks forget that I multi-stream these days. Mainly myself sometimes, but hey ho. But yeah. Just gonna be a nice chill grinding session. Just to relax ourselves. And such. But yeah. I'll keep you updated about what I decide to do next week in terms of streams and such. But I can't see myself not trying to fit in a stream somewhere. But if I do, it likely won't be on the Tuesday like we usually do. It would probably be on our other usual days, the Friday and Saturday. Most likely. Again, I'll figure that out. I'll figure that out Sunday and something like that. But, yeah. Sorry I have been a bit all over the place today. Like, my mind seems to just be ping-pong between 5 different thoughts at once, kind of day. Which, whether that's whether that's just me stressing about the kitchen being done, or, me just having one of those days where my brain just ping-pongs everywhere. Could be a bit of both, honestly. But yeah. Hey. Bit yeah. Yeah, I'm getting tired. And it's coming up to the 3-hour-ish mark, so yeah, seems like a good time to maybe think about starting to wrap up. So, as always, thank you all for popping in and hanging out with us. Very much appreciate it. And you are always welcome back here at any time. Every follow on the purple site will follow our notification, and turning on notifications helps on the purple site. And every subscribe, like, and turning on notifications helps out on the red side. But just you're popping in and hanging out for a bit. That's quite enough for me. That's quite alright by me. I can't word things for shit today. But yeah. I hope you'll stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your day. It would help if I remember my bloody outro correctly, wouldn't it? But yeah. I think I might have a bit of a nerve. You know what, if my brain's this scatterbrained. Yes, I just said brain twice. But yeah. I hope you all stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow for some Monster Hunter grinding. And hopefully with a refreshed brain that can actually have a coherent thought for 5 minutes. Or for 5 seconds, even. Yeah, thank you all for popping in and hanging out for a bit. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. And have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Good night, everybody.